278. What do you think, Fred? We're in a cow pasture near my house, and reminds me of the Lost Dogs 2006 Cornerstone. What a great show. Man, we were on fire that year, and we were doing so many stupid, foolish things on stage. We had the throne check-o-meter and all these terrible foods and candies, but boy, the music was just rocking. So we're gonna bring you back to 2006 Cornerstone with Terry Taylor, Derry Doherty, Steve Hindalong, and yours truly, Doc Love. Yeah, Fred? She doesn't want to know. 278.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most professional show in Bushnell tonight, the Lost Dogs.
It's gonna be a while. Well, as we move across this great fruited plain of ours, I don't know what I'm talking about. At the beginning of the tour, and this is our third stop. We first played in New Orleans, and it was a fantastic experience. Sad in some ways, but the people are coming back, and it's a good thing. Mike, are you ready?
Of course not. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I'm picky. I'm so cheap. I'm in love. I'll stay right here, or I'll go away. We'll live forever if you want to. Through a window, and I saw into heaven. Sweet mother and child in his stained glass reflection. Over the gate, we saw angels in the garden. We're gazing from a distance at our own resurrection. I'm not the door, or I step aside. We'll change the world if you want to. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I looked through a window, and I saw into heaven. Sweet mother and child in his stained glass reflection. Out over the gate, we saw angels in the garden. We're gazing from a distance at our own resurrection. Lock the door, I'll step aside. We'll change the world if you want to. If you want to. Oh, baby, we can change the world if you want to. I'll turn my key. I'll start the car. I'll start the car. We're driving to the sunset if you want to. If you want to. If you want to. We'll drive into the sunset. If you want to, want to, want to, want to. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. If you want to, la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. Oh yeah!
Can I get a little more kick and snare, please? Thank you.
Always the engineer. Can I have a little less of Derry's vocal in my monitor? Always the same.
Hey, wait a minute.
And I'm deadly serious about that.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm the only thing keeping you guys in pitch.
Wow, a few more of you turned out than last year. Last year was kind of paltry.
I think we got our, remember we were talking about getting back up on the Christian heap? We're back on the heap.
Anybody hear about us getting back on the Christian heap? We're really making a bid for it. We've been thinking about a name change. We're not going to change Lost Dogs. We're going to change our individual names. You know how there was a, remember Chris Christian? That wasn't his real name. Changed it to Christian so he could sell a bunch of records. So we're going with, what was it, Mike Romans? Gary Deuteronomy? Terry Testament, New is my middle name. Now Steve Hindalong was a hard one. We couldn't figure anything out for Steve Hindalong. The best we could come up with was Steve Whore of Babylon.
Alright, sit up! So I play the first chord. I don't remember the key of the song.
Key of C.
There's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I rise, here when I fall. I had a dream, but it fell. It's just that grand. There's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I rise, here when I fall. Just the rags and riches that dances over the fallen bridges, along the gutters and down the ditches, across the valleys and mountain ridges, certain love. I built a house above the ground, was sound. The rains came down and it could stand. But there's a certain love when you lost it all. Here when we ride, here when we fall. It's a certain love that I seem to recall. Here when I ride, here when we ride, here when I ride, here when I fall. Before we have a new record out, right off the press, piping hot.
Steam
Still coming off of it. It's a very good record, I believe. And we'd like to do a song for you from it. It's a song called Broken Like Brooklyn. Uses the metaphor of, I had somebody from Brooklyn come up to me and say, we're perfectly fine in Brooklyn. You might have been offended by this song. Which is new to me, offending people. What? I don't. No, this is actually, talks about Brooklyn back when the Dodgers left Brooklyn and went out to be in Los Angeles. We use that as a metaphor for brokenness. So if you're from Brooklyn, this is not meant to offend you at all. Once I dreamed that I was called Stallion, grown so bitter and old. He whispered, baby, I am Eureka, without a redwood so cold. So together we packed up the airstream with Pepsi's, Palmars, and Levi's, and we lassoed the San Joaquin River. Kick back my longboard. I didn't think was our precious cargo, termination of hope. We sailed straight on from troubled waters and around the Cape of Good Hope. And we dressed ourselves in French buckskin, having leather that brownstone heart. Amid the Carlos Palo robbers, we slept beneath the breaking of sun. Woke up broken like Brooklyn, the year the Bronx left, in the Bronx on the corner, while the boys stand out west. Now we're flying over junkyards and factories, Denny's and transit hotels, above the churches and bars and video stores, the black smoke and slaughterhouse smell. Golden Sierras, we ate spinach quiches down there. I wove a crown of poison berries in your lemon-scented hair. Bombers and bikinis and snow skis in the desert cashed in their chips. We filled the Rose Bowl with guacamole, took our clothes off and went for a dip. Often we like a trolley dodger after eating the policeman's rice, and we followed the Duke of Flatbush, scale the Boyle Heights. Well, got broken like Brooklyn, the year the bombs left, in the Bronx on the corner, while our boys stand out west. Always broken like Brooklyn, after losing the past. Also needs bleachers and ants, stole the house from our church. Broken like Brooklyn, stole hearts from our chair. Broken like Brooklyn.
Terry Taylor, please. listening to the screamo bands. I really wish I could scream like that. I wish I could do that. We need a few ushers to...
There's a drunk man over in the corner.
We need some counselors, some prayer partners. Come back here, please. Someone is having a little moment with themselves, and we need you to straighten them up.
I think it's those pesky 77 guys over there.
Could be.
Pesky guys.
Pesky, I love that word. Here's another new song.
Devil's Elbow.
It's called The Devil's Elbow. Not to be confused with Jeff Elbell. Let's hear it for Jeff. He's helping us out tonight. Thank you. Ready? Come on.
By the stomach and the thicket of the evergreen, I've got names to the others and Pacific City beats. We passed the faded billboards and all the tumbleweed dreams. It's always the devil's elbow. Yeah, this is Antigua on a vegetable and fries. Side salad for a bucket of fire. Well, we can fill our bellies, watch the river rise. Down the devil's elbow, a dollar the waitress said. We put a lock on the door, got a video. One more chicken in the basket, chill us up a bit of food. Get behind the devil's elbow. Jack hated his infamous name. That big patty liver has a fancy blade. Long James being his claim to fame. Trapped in the devil's elbow, and it's a threat to the old folks and it's death to you. Jammed up so badly you can't get loose. The only escape is to know this truth. You're lost in faded blue balls sitting on the tumbleweed tree. The songs of devil's elbow.
Okay, we're gonna go back. There's a lot of our records that are out of print. We can't afford to reprint them, so we're gonna have to play them live.
Got that straight.
Hey, water boy! Get the bucket, man! Anyway, bit of musical Tourette's for you there. Sorry, anyone who has Tourette's, we respect you. We're gonna do this now. This is from the wonderful and out of print Little Red Riding Hood album. Our lovely former girl of the band, Mr. Daryl Doherty. He got his hair cut, so I couldn't call him a girl.
That's right. 15 inches I got cut off.
Now that is a lot of inches.
Yeah, it's almost as tall as me.
All right, let's see you boys.
One, two. 1, 2, 3.
Some soldiers close to the hills, and they're black as the coal, and voices that scream in the night from the deep dark below. There was poor Ivy scratch, and friends too many to name, who were caught in a thundering landslide and there remained. And I cried, oh Dad, don't go, he won't be coming home. And Mother, dear Mom, don't you know, I'm feeling so old and alone, 'cause I'm the son next in line for the black lung die, and just a few come back from the Rocky Mountain mine. With much too poor to escape, they wait of the earth in tunnels and dust and fear. We'll measure our worth. Here's our bones for the sword, our blood for the land, our souls for sweet Jesus, our bodies be damned. And I cried, oh Dad, don't go, but he won't be coming home, no. Mother, dear Mom, don't you know, I'm feeling so old and alone, 'cause I'm the son next in line for the black lung die, and just a few come back from the Rocky Mountain mine.
Sometimes I wonder where my daddy's gone, but I know he's gone to the wilderness and he ain't coming home. Then sometimes I get to wonder when it'll be my turn to lie down in that cold dark place down under the ground.
They say the mark of Cain is on the miner's head, and it won't wash with a lasso till he's good and he's dead. I saw my daddy wave from the top of the hill. He said, come along, son. I said, soon I will. And I cried, oh Dad, don't go, but he won't be coming home, no. And Mother, dear Mom, don't you know, I'm feeling so old and alone, 'cause I'm the son next in line for the black lung die, and just a few come back from the Rocky Mountain mine, and just a few come back from the Rocky Mountain mine.
Terry Doherty, ladies and gentlemen, right
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Well, we always dreamed of writing a country hit, and so this is our dream. I'm gonna play for you right now.
What did we used to say about this? something about it being a hit. It's just, it's a hit in our minds. That's. I feel like I'm surrounded by a sea of screamo.
Well, you got the devil on one hand, the Lord on the other. No, I'm kidding. I kid you, kids.
At least it's not Stave Saker. I did do a solo acoustic set against them once. I almost lost all my religion.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on, I
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing smoking? You can't smoke here. It's a Christian festival.
Just a cigar.
That's not Christian. Get rid of that.
Cigars are ancient, Mike. They had them. I think Moses smoked them.
He's leading me down a garden path. And, you know, we're not going to go down there. This is a Christian concert. These people are all godly people. I don't want to.
Listen, all right.
What are you doing now?
What?
Put that away.
You think it's a stumble?
I'm stumbled.
I think these people know who we are. I think they know that we enjoy a good cigar once in a while.
I don't want to smell it, for one thing. Put it away, please.
What? What? Get rid of that! What are you doing?
Let's just start the song. All right.
There's a freeway that runs right past my home. It's a home where you love me to live alone. And I bet I feel good knowing you feel hurt. Every time you pass by, you read a word. I got a sign on my roof that's 20 feet high. I'll read it and read when you drive by. Daily reminder you broke our boundaries and you loved here, you'd be home by now. Well, the fact that you're angry 'cause you're stuck in a jam brings a little bit of comfort to the southern man. And then a long drive is 2 hours plus. Time to think it's gotta be rough. When you drive past the sign that's 20 feet high, I'll read it and weep when you drive by. A daily reminder you broke our boundary. You loved here, you'd be home by now. Yeah, stand tall to remind you of all you're missing. You'll be home right now with your loving and a hugging and a kiss. You love me. Hey! Thought you found a new love, but it didn't come through. Yeah, long gone now, he's a cheater too. And what's better than this is the pain you must feel. Every time you pass by your automobile. Got a sign on my roof that's 20 feet high. I'll read it and weep when you drive by. A daily reminder you broke our boundaries. You loved here, you'd be home by now. 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 Yeah, you loved here, you'd be home by now. You loved here, you'd be home by now.
been an interesting tour. You know, every tour has a theme. And I started to complain because I get tired of, you know, going into all these gas stations. You know, we eat out of gas stations every day, and 90% of what we eat is found in either a gas station or a truck stop, you know, the Flying J. And you know, we've become a little health conscious in our later years. You know, it's like, if I'd known I was going to live this long, I would have taken better care of myself. So part of the deal is we try to find healthy snacks, and in a gas station and in the truck stops and in most American, you know, commercial establishments that serve or sell food, we have an industry of poison, ladies and gentlemen. Sugar is killing our young people and our elderly people. So what we decided to do is every town we go into, we try to find the most gross, bizarre, or otherwise interesting snacks that are served up as treats for kids. Terry has brought a few of them. Terry, would you like to share some of these with the audience right now?
Now, some of these we've tried, and a couple of them we haven't yet. We're going to move on down the road.
We're doing a voting thing. We're like, you know, from 1 to 10 scale, 10 being the absolute worst, and 1 being actually a tasty treat.
And eventually you'll be able to go to our website, and we'll recommend certain treats to you.
Yeah, and they're regional. We're keeping track of all the cities so you can see what your city is doing to you.
All right, the first thing we got in here, it's a gummy snake.
It's unbelievable.
I'm thinking about unhinging my jaws, just forcing them on like a boa constrictor. Right down.
It's horrible.
All right.
Oh no.
Haribo Fizzy Cola. Oh yeah.
That one.
That's sick.
We almost rode up with our heads out the window after that one. Oh, here's the deal. We all have to taste it once. We share it like a communion wafer. Terry opens it up, he names it, and then he passes it around. We all hold our piece until we say go, and we all have to take a reasonable bite.
Okay, this one got 9s and 8s from everybody, so it's pretty horrible.
Bring it.
It's the Mallow Burger. We've all seen this, right?
Come on, can I see a show of hands?
Anybody ever eaten one of these?
Actually, I mean, we are brave men. We have actually bit into this stuff. It's a heaver. Come on, bring another one.
This is one of the worst.
Oh no! Oh, that's a ginger log. Pull it out.
I don't want to pull that out. Feast your eyes on that baby. Now this one was horrid too. This is the Little Debbie Strawberry Shortcake Roll.
Oh, that was the worst.
Oh, that's the worst.
You know, some of these look kind of good. We've been surprised. Some of them that don't look good actually are, and some of them that look really good are. Where can I spit this? That brings us to our next song. This still continues to happen. Here we go. 2, 3.
Well, Twinkies were a defense for a murder binge. The killer had ice in us all from this bad indigestion. Well, what we do, the things we do, without poison in our blood. When we hear that fellow man consuming all his crime, bring our lives, go to war, put mankind to shame. Convicted and violence coursing through our veins. Found bacon, blood on the land, butter on the biscuits, grease in the pan, hard nuts and arteries, sidewalks in the span. Lord, save us all from this bad indigestion. God of our benefits is great for the planet. Foods and vegetable pan.
Put some little fruit in all of our baskets.
Helps us function better in the can. Hit it back. Like that all of our benefits is a great cornucopia. Food is great vegetable hand.
Put some little fruit in all of our baskets.
It helps us function better in the can. Little Montezuma's revenge has got us on the run. Double beef, all beaten cheese between two hot-cross buns. Take a seltzer and improve Pepto is money ton. If you look into this crap, you'll find a smoking gun. Well, with bacon, roll on the lamb, butter on the biscuits, grease in the pan, flies in the candy, tubers in the fan. Lord, save us all from this bad indigestion. Lord, save us all from this bad indigestion.
We did a little press conference today, and there was a song that we were asked about whether we were going to do it. You know, because I have to play two shows. The 77s are coming on later. And they asked about the song. They said both bands are playing. So we're going to do our version. Superior version. Well, some would like to think so. I begged Terry and remonstrated with him not to attempt this song that I can't even sing correctly, or at least in meter, because it's all out of meter. He wanted to do it. He felt led of the Lord to reinterpret, perhaps, one of our greatest works. I wrote it on a tablet in about 10 minutes. It's just one of those ones, you know, that just kind of comes all spilling out. You know.
Just one more lonely night. The lust, the flesh, the eyes, and the pride of life. Dream the light right out of me. Well, I see something and I want it, bam, right now, no questions asked. Don't worry about how much it costs me now or later. I wanna pay it all fast. I'll go to any sacrifice all that I already have and all that I might get, just to get something more that I don't need. And Lord, don't ask me what for. The lust, the flesh, the eyes, and the pride of life. Drain the life right out of me. And I love it when folks look right at me and what I'm doing, or I have done, and then laying on about how groovy I am, that I'm looking back, and every single word makes me think I'll live forever. And I know that they probably won't remember what they said tomorrow. Tomorrow I could be dead. The lust, the flesh, the eyes, and the pride of life. Drain the life right out of me.
Terry Taylor.
All right, good.
While we're tuning up, we want to remind you that we do have a new album. We had a quiet time making it. I mean, quite a time. It was a quiet time. We had quiet time every day before we started. At least I did. I can't speak for the other members of the group. All right, so it's almost impossible for me and, well, I don't want to speak for the guys, but for any of us to just come up here and not think about Gene. I remember back in the year 2000 when we lost him, standing up here and trying to sing Adam Again songs. And he's always with us. And this song is from, again, the Little Red Riding Hood album, back when we were just learning how to be a band still. And it was a rainy night in Southern California. You could hear the rain coming through the paper-thin walls of the green room studio. And it was late, we were getting sleepy, and someone put on a pot of coffee, and the coffee pot was making this noise while we were recording. We kept doing take after take. Coffee pot was coming through the microphones, and I just said, leave it in. And this is one of our favorite songs that we never do because it's too hard. But we forced ourselves to actually learn it because we probably haven't played it since. That was like 15 years ago or something. And we want to dedicate this to Gene because we think of him when we sing it.
is a consuming fire. If there's no room for doubt now, there's no room for us. Inside and out now, he's looking for us.
Christ comes, fill the empty places. To breathe, we must find the spaces. If there's no room for doubt now, there's no room for us. Inside and out now, he's looking for us. And none of us is safe here in the dark. We try to touch his hand here in the dark. It's death to see his glory. We're here, alive to tell the story. If there's no room for doubt now, there's no room for us. Inside and out now, he's looking for us. If there's no room for doubt now, there's no room for us. Inside and out now, he's looking for us.
I remember in the early days before I came to know Christ in my life, you know, I heard about the four spiritual laws and I heard about the wonderful plan that God has for your life, and that was very appealing to me. What I found out as I went along was that this wonderful life, and I do believe it is, because it's eternal, but in the meantime, God is forming the image of his Son in each one of us, and that is a dying to ourselves, and that is a suffering. And I came to find out that that was sort of Christianity's dirty little secret. You know, it was that thing. And a lot of people, when they found it out, when it started happening to them, when it started coming down, when it got dark, they couldn't stay. They couldn't stay any longer. I don't know why some of us stay and some of us go, but God's hand is a crushing hand, and we ask that he lay his crushing hand on us gently. And that's what this song is called. And I know this song means a lot to a lot of people, so we felt like we needed to do it during this tour. So we hope it says something to you.
and save me. I'm in the dust, now raise me. Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Oh, gently. Holy God, break me. Holy Lord, take me. Lay your crushing hand, your mighty hand on me gently. Your crushing hand, your mighty hand on me gently. Well, we're going to do another song off the new record. You know, this song sort of is piggybacks nicely with the last one because you know, sometimes people say, "What's God doing in your life?" And you know, sometimes it's hard to say, but I know that one thing that I'd like to see happen in my life is to be, you know, Paul's attitude about whatever situation he found himself in, he was content. You know, the bad, the good, you know, rich, poor, shackled, slave, whatever it may be, you know. And I think that's what God's working on in my life. Anyway, this one's called Get Me Ready. Now, should I introduce the yeah, we're going to measure. Mike, tell them the story about Barry McGuire.
Oh man, not that.
Yeah, tell me the story.
Not here. Barry's a favorite of
No, you got to tell Barry McGuire's story. Come on now.
All right, this is real ponderous. Okay, I guess this was probably in the late 70s or early 80s, I don't remember, but Barry McGuire came to Sacramento and played at the Civic Auditorium there. And some of you might remember Mark Tootle, used to be in the 77s, wrote Don't This Way, wrote, you know, This Is the Way Love Is, and many other of our popular songs. Anyway, he was sitting there watching Barry McGuire, and Barry was doing his shtick, you know, songs like Anybody But Jesus, and Bullfrogs and Butterflies, you know. And then he would slip into some of his older, like New Christy Minstrels stuff, like Green Green or Tell a Joke or something like that. Well, there was this Christian couple, presumably behind him, that were muttering aloud to themselves where Mark could hear this. And they were sort of judging Barry McGuire according to his dialogue and shtick as to whether it was in the flesh or it was in the spirit. So like he'd be, you know, really singing really tender about Jesus, and they'd go, "Oh, he's in spirit right now. Oh, bless the Lord." You know? Then suddenly he'd start telling a joke, or he'd sing an old song from his secular band, and, "Oh, he's in the flesh right now. No, he's out of the spirit," you know. And they kept going back and forth to the point where it got to a point where they were going, and like, you know, when the adding machine gets all stuck, you know. Like they'll go, "Oh, he's in the flesh. No, he's in the spirit." Like, India ink. Anyway, you think that I'm making this up. I swear every word of this is true. So what we thought we would do, seeing as how oftentimes, you know, a touring rock and roll band like ourselves, you know, 4 men in a van, locked up for days, hundreds of miles, you know, sometimes the flesh comes out, you know. And
yeah, you need a check.
You need a throne check. You guys remember throne check? Like who's on the throne? Remember the 4 spiritual laws?
You know, there'd be 2, 3 brothers, you know, and 2 of the brothers would be rebuking each other, and the third guy'd go,
Brothers, throne check.
Right, like who's on the throne? Is it the E, the big E, or
Big E, the little E.
little ego?
Big ego or little ego.
Christ on the throne, or is you on the throne? So what we've done here is we've devised what we call a spirit checkometer. Throne checkometer. Okay? So what we have here is like right now when we tell one of Terry's jokes, it's kind of off color. He's in the flesh. The arrow points. But if he starts, sort of sharing his testimony a little bit, well then he's anointed. Here we go. Look at that. Now what do you think? I think with this gimmick, the Lost Dogs can raise themselves to the very top.
Well, the thing is, we want to make individual ones for everybody so you can check your neighbors out.
Yeah, like throne checkometer.
Be able to condemn them, or praise them.
That reminds me of that old thing. Does anyone remember is anyone old enough to remember the show called Queen for a Day? Oh, yeah. Nowadays, that would be an interesting show.
Yeah, they get all those ladies up there.
But back then, it was ladies that had hard luck stories.
They'd be living in a shack. Their husbands would be beating them, and they'd give them a washer and dryer.
Right. So what the deal was, the audience would vote according to how sad their sob story was, and there'd be like a meter just like that.
So where do you get? So let's hear it. Put your hands together. Where do you think the Lost Dogs are right now? Come on, let's hear it.
Beer into the flesh. Look at that. Wait, look at that. Oh, come on, hold us up. Yes, we feel good. Thank you. Tell you what, let's do it. We go to great lengths around here to get the job done. Here we go. Taylor wrote that.
there's a lot of talk today about who Jesus is. Everybody using him to support their own particular cause. So we're going to do a tune off the new record. We believe this is the hit song off the record.
That's really great.
That's our particular cause, the hit song.
A little controversial number here we're going to do for you.
In the White House, not subject to your big debate. Keeps his hands completely off Wall Street. Don't own stocks, bonds, and real estate. He ain't up dropping bombs on people, working on a college degree. He tunes out on that radio blowhards instead of networks or religious TV. Junkies in their living hell. That's Jesus in the dungeon in the lonely place. The rest homes and prison cells. That's where Jesus is. That's where Jesus is. Or cure, or drive up and drink you the car. Won't help you write a big hit song. Don't care how good looking you are. And Jesus won't be wrong. He's not your party crashing dog in his fights. Not a fan rooting for your home team. Won't ensure that your future is bright. Junkies in their living hell. That's Jesus with the drunks and in lonely places. The rest homes and prison cells. That's where Jesus is. Where we ought to be. That's where Jesus works. Inside you and me. With the folks who they that's where Jesus is. That's where Jesus is. On the corner around the prostitutes. That's where he'll probably show. He gets invited to church sometimes, and sometimes he don't go. Don't care nothing about your status, what you can or you can't afford. Don't care if you're voted best actor, not impressed with your big award. He's not in a 5-star restaurant eating a 6-course meal. He's not over on some golf course discussing the oil deal. He wants our voice. That's where Jesus is. That's how he talks. That's where Jesus is. And he wants our feet. That's where Jesus is. That's how he walks. And he wants our heart. That's where Jesus is. That's where we are. He wants our heart. That's where Jesus is. That's how he loves.
We'd like to thank you folks for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. The sevens are coming up.
They already are up. I'm sorry, I've just lost my...
And we'd appreciate it if it crosses your mind to pray for us as we head out on the road for traveling mercies and all of that stuff, and for our families. We think of you guys as a family, and get a chance to come out here almost once a year, I guess it is, just to say thanks to all of you. We just really appreciate you all. So thank you.
27, 25, 30, 40. Looks like time for one more Lost Dogs show.
Thank you guys for sticking around. 77s are coming up next. Those guys are they're all right, you know. They're getting better. I'm trying to I'm trying to, you know, play a little light on the bass so Mark doesn't get intimidated.
This routine's going nowhere. I think that's enough.
Yeah, I got the flash right there. Oh, don't pull out the meter. Yeah. I don't want the meter on me. The flash right now. Don't meter me.
Gary's in the flesh. We gotta lift him up. We just need to lift him up right now.
Let's see what Steve's reading is.
Oh, look at that, it's all the way around. It's off the chart.
Dang, dude.
Let's see Mike's reading. Gee, I wonder what mine's gonna be.
I think I think it needs to be an outside, like a, you know, like, what do they do? And, you know, they have these mitigators or calibrator. It needs to be calibrated, that meter.
Hear a sort of chaos, hear a sight from the top. You go down underwater and you breathe again. There are 1,000 birds in the entryway. A fiery branch burns bright as an holy flame. And it burns and it burns and it burns. Can you imagine that when the sun sets here? Can you imagine that when the cross on the hill? Imagine that. There's a book about us filled with hope and despair, with crooks and crusades, clowns and kings. The innocent and the guilty fall on a table by the rain light. We taste it all. It all, it all, it all. Can you imagine that when the sun splits through? Can you imagine that on the cross on the hill? Imagine that. Angels dancing, setting the world's like dust. Oh, we're crying, crying out in tongues. Ain't that racist lifetime for another man? Uncertain things will happen today. And take care, and take care, and take care. They tell me once your heart's there, you'll never be the same. I hear music and laughter just outside of my door. This time it's just a little louder than before. I hear Jesus making promises that I must now claim. Tell me once your heart's there, you'll never be the same. Oh, peace has got its grip on me, it's drawing me on. It's like being born again. Take me, Lord. Take me,